Hello, and welcome to the Camp PALS 2017 Camper Application. My name is Julia Cassisi, and I'm the Family Coordinator for PALS programs, and today I'm going to walk you through the camper application. So when you click Apply, this is the first screen that you will see. As the directions state, please complete this application in its entirety, and if you have any questions, please email me, Julia at palsprograms.org. Now, before you get started, if you would like more information about any of our camp locations, please visit our website. If you're ready to get started, start by entering your information, including email address. And for relationship, please select I am a legal guardian / custodial parent. This is the only way that it will let you complete the application. And continue. Now, if you are a returning camper or you have applied for an adventure before for PALS in the past couple of years, you may have an account with us already. So if you are a returning camper, please enter email addresses that your account may be under so they can check to see if you already have an account on file for a couple of reasons. One is this cuts down on duplicates in our system, and second, it will save you a lot of time in filling out your application, because if you do have an account on file with CampMinder, then most of your information will already be filled out in the application, and the application will take you about half the time. But in this case, I am filling out the application for a new camper, so I will skip this step. And then I will enter a password to create an account. Please remember your password and email that you use to create this account. Application instructions will then pop up. This form must be filled out by a custodial parent or legal guardian. A separate application must be completed for each child or camper you would like to register for camp. Use the Continue and Back buttons on each page to navigate through this online form, and all required fields are underlined in red. Then select the season, 2017, and enter information about your camper. For grade in school, if your camper is no longer in school, please just select 12th plus and begin the application. The first screen gives you all of the camp sessions that your camper is eligible for. These camp sessions are based on age ranges. So Lila Test is 16, and so these are all of the camps that are available to campers who are 16. On this screen, please select your first choice of camp for 2017. And in case your first choice is full, we will ask you to select all possible location choices later in the application. So at this point, please only select one camp in which you would like to enroll. So if there is a camp that you would like to enroll in that does not come up in this list of camps, please complete your application, selecting a different location, and then email me as soon as possible after completing your application to determine eligibility. Like I said, these are all of the camps that include 16-year-olds in their age ranges. And Lila would like to apply for Poconos. So we will select Poconos and continue. The second screen is information about your household. So please enter your address, your relationship, and cell phone, the information for a second parent or guardian. And emergency contacts. These emergency contacts we will use if we are unable to contact the parent guardians on file. So please enter who should be contacted in the event of an emergency and their relationship. And continue. This third screen is for additional information. So we do require that every camper does have a photo on file, but if you do not have one handy at this point, please do not worry about it. You can come back and upload it later. You can enter your camper's cell phone and email, any teammate requests, or any campers that your child would rather not be at camp with, and then you can enter any counselor requests. And as these little blue boxes say, we make every effort to honor team requests, but they are not always guaranteed. The fourth screen brings up the camper eligibility requirements, which are campers are able to cooperate with peers and work in a group setting. Campers are able to independently attend to their own hygiene. Campers have the physical and emotional stamina for a very active and intense week. And also, please note, it is a PALS requirement for all campers and all volunteers to be completely up to date on vaccinations. Exceptions are not permitted. Then you will answer some questions in regards to these eligibility requirements. First is, has your young adult attended Camp PALS or an adventure before? If you are a returner, please select yes. And if you are new to Camp PALS, please select no. And answer the following questions. There are no right answers, so please answer truthfully, and you do not have to answer the questions in the way that I am selecting the answers now. Is this your young adult's first experience in an away program? Yes or no? My young adult works well with others? Usually. My young adult can shower independently, completely wash and rinse body, hair, etc. Sometimes. My young adult uses the restroom independently. Always. My young adult has the physical and emotional stamina for a very active and intense week. Probably. Are there any specific medical issues that would require your young adult to need special assistance during the program? No. The fifth screen is where you will select your second and third choice camp locations. And for reference, there is a list of all the camp locations, the dates, and the age ranges for those locations. So you may select age-appropriate second and third choice locations. We're going to select Columbus and Philadelphia Session 1 for Lila's second and third choices. And again, if you would like to apply for a camp that is not age appropriate based on the age ranges listed, please email me to determine eligibility. The sixth screen asks information about if you are paying with waiver funding or another outside organization. We would really like to have the name and contact information for your supports coordinator or case manager. So if we need to follow up about payment, we will have their contact information to do so. And this year, we also plan to distribute a contact list of all families who are attending each camp location to camper families. So if you would like to be on this contact list, to be distributed to the people, just to the people who are attending the same camp location as you, click yes. And if you do not want to be added to the contact list, please click no. The 7th screen will bring you to billing information. The charge for tuition this year is $1,400. You have several options on how you can pay for tuition. The first of which is you can click Pay in Full, and once you click Pay in Full, you will have the option to select Pay in Full by credit card or Pay in Full by check. If you select Pay in Full by credit card, you will be charged a 3% processing fee for your credit card transaction. And this credit card transaction will not go through until your camper is enrolled at camp. So it will not happen when you submit your application. It will happen when your camper is accepted to camp. Your other options are 3 monthly installments via credit card, and if you click this, you will have a chance to add a credit card. We accept MasterCard, Visa, and Discover, and each installment has a separate 3% processing fee that is added to it. You may pay in full by check or select outside funding. If you select outside funding, this means that the tuition payment will be made by an outside organization, or that once accepted, there will be a request made for PALS financial aid for all or part of the tuition. The financial aid application will be available once your camper is accepted to camp. The final part of the application brings us to a new feature that is available called Program Protector. Program Protector is a travel protection plan powered by TripMate, and this is available only through the online camper application. So this is your only chance to enroll in this program. And upon acceptance and enrollment in camp, you will receive an email confirmation with more information and a link to the plan documents. So in the event of cancellation, you can submit a claim directly to the claims administrator at TripMate. This is not something that is run by PALS programs. It is a new feature that is run by TripMate, an outside organization. If you are interested or you're kind of on the fence about using Program Protector, unfortunately, this is your only time that you may select to purchase it. I'm going to choose that I do not want program protection. And lastly, we have the terms and conditions. I'm not going to read these to you right now, but please take the time to read through them. They're not terribly long. And once you have read them, please click I have read and agree to the terms and conditions above, and type in your signature. And once that is done, click Submit, and your application is complete. Once you click Submit, you will receive an automatic application confirmation email. So if you do not receive this email, please let me know so we can make sure that your application has been counted. And that's it. That's all she wrote. That is the camper application for Camp PALS 2017. Thank you so much for watching this video if you made it all the way through. And if you have any questions, let us know. But we're so excited to receive your application on January 1st.